I can make a sound with my hands. Can you make a sound with your hands? And I can make a sound with my feet. Can you make a sound with your feet? There's sounds, there's sounds, there's sounds all around. Using your body, there's music to be found. And I can make a sound with my tongue. Can you make a sound with your tongue? And I can make a sound with my lips.
Hey everyone, welcome. Today we are excited to introduce our English learning game called Fairy Tale Hatventure. The game is specially designed for primary school students aged 7 to 12. This game combines creative thinking, language learning, and fun storytelling that based on three famous storytelling, which is Cinderella and also the Red Riding Hood. Welcome back. Now I'm going to explain how to play the game step by step. First of all, the students will gather in a circle as a group. The facilitator will introduce them the rules and regulations of the game, and the facilitator also explain how to play the game step by step to the students. So after settle down, they will move as a group together to the seat and discussion corner. Over here, each group will receive a fairy tale summary card. They will read it together and take some short notes. Okay, once complete over here, they will move to magic box. Okay, over here, each representative from a group, they are required to pick a color card from the box. For example, if the students pick a red color card, means they are assigned to go for the red art cave. Okay, before heading to the station, the students are required to complete a mini language challenge, and they also need to wear a color hat. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate how the students need to go to the station. Okay, come to me. Okay, for example, I just now said right, they are required to go to art cave, which means the art cave is a represent the color of red. Okay, so they have to follow the footprint. Okay, here over here we are paste the footprint. Okay, they have to walk in the footprint like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, welcome to the art cave. Over here there is the questions. The questions are based on feelings and emotionals. Once the students are done to answer the questions, they have to follow back the footprint again, the red color footprint again, and they have to return to the magic box, and they are required to remove the hat, and they will pick another color card. Once the students settle down all the 6 stations, they are required to go to the reflection area. In the reflection area, we are prepared a kind of emojis such as happy, nervous, or sad. Okay, they will reflect how they feel today and what are the benefits they get from the game. Okay, this is how the games work. Now we are going to show a quick demonstration. Okay, Ashwini and Sophia will play as a player and I will be the facilitator. Okay, let's start our demo now. Okay, Sophia and Ashwini. Okay, I thought I've already explained all the rules and I've already explained how to play the game. You guys understand?
Yes.
Okay, shall we start our game now? Okay, the first station will be the seat and discussion corner. Okay, please take your seats. Okay, you can pick which summary card you're going to read today.
I got the Red Riding Hood story. This is my favorite fairy tale one.
Wow,
I'm really excited.
that's nice to hear. Okay, I'll give some time to go through, read the story together, and do take some short and important notes.
Okay, I start.
Okay.
Riding Hood was a kind and cheerful girl who always wore a red cloak with a hood. One day, her mother asked her to please.
Okay, the times is up. Are you guys prepared?
Yes.
already go through the story? Have you read it together? Okay, now we are moving to our magic box. Follow me. Okay, over here you are required to pick a
Color card.
Okay, who going to pick a representative? Okay, Ashwini pick a card.
Oh wow! I got a red color. Where should I go?
Which means you are assigned to go for shadow part.
I'm really excited. We go?
I'm also excited, but before you are heading to the station, you have to complete the mini language challenge. Okay, now the challenge is help me to spell grandmother. Who going to spell? Yes, Sophia.
How to spell grandmother is GRANDMOTHER. Grandmother.
Wow, good job. Okay, this is your hat.
Wow. The ground is look beautiful.
Okay, now you guys know right how to go to the station. Okay, please. Okay, so welcome to Shadow Part. Okay, the question is, what mistake did the character make?
Can I answer the question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, in the beginning of the story, the character's mother is already told her do not trust any strangers. But at the middle of the story, the character is trust the wolf and let the wolf know where does grandmother live at. That is the big mistake the character make.
Good, the answer is correct. So the second question, what lesson does the character learn from the mistake? Yeah, sure.
So what the mistake that the character learned is that she shouldn't trust easily strangers and must be cautious of them and must be always careful when alone.
Oh, really nice. You guys are super. Okay, now we are going back to Magic Station. You need to follow the... Okay. Okay, I think we have already do one station and we are moving to a reflection circle. Okay, in the reflection circle, I'm going to ask you how you guys feel today when you are doing the activity. How do you feel? Happy, sad? You may pick emoji.
We're feeling very happy.
Once again,
We're feeling very happy.
can you please share me what are the things you learned today in this game?
Okay. First of all, I'm feeling very happy when during I'm do the activity, and usually I do have some difficulty in speak up with strangers.
This is not the end of the video. Now let's talk about the benefits of the game, which is fairy tale adventuring. Firstly, it can develop the student critical thinking skills because when the student is assigned to each station, they have to think critically how to solve the problem immediately. Secondly, it can also improve their vocabulary and grammar by engaging with the story content. Thirdly, it can also boost their confidence in speaking.
And also it encourages teamwork and also the collaborative learning. And not only that, it also fosters the creative thinking.
Finally, it makes English learning
Fun and memorable.
It's our fairy tale adventure game. It's not only a game, it's a fun and inspire way to learn English. We hope our game inspire all the teachers and children.
Thank you for watching. Remember, learning is always an adventure. Bye.
Happy adventure!
Hey buddy, we have forgot something. The 6 thinking hats that we have used in our games.
Oh yeah, in our fairy tale adventure game, we designed 6 color-coded stations which is represent the 6 thinking hats by Edward de Bono. Each hat has link to the various way of thinking. Not only that, each station gives students question or task related to the story were assigned hear how we implement them.
Now let me explain detailedly about that. So the first hat is white hat. When students visit the fact and forest, they have to wear white hat, which is focuses on the facts and information from the fairy tale. At this station, the students are required to answer questions that based on the story key details. For example, who are the main character in the story, or where and when did the story take place. So this can help the students to practice their reading comprehension and recalling accurate information using clear and correct English. So the next hat is red hat, which is heart tapping. At this station, the students have to wear red hat, which is represents the feelings and emotions. They are asked to respond to questions that help them to explore how the story made them feel. So for example, the questions are: how did you feel the character was in danger, or which part of the story made you happy or feel sad? This can encourage the students to use emotional language and also personal reaction to the text, which is building their vocabulary and also their self-expression. So the third hat is which is black hat. In this station, the shadow path, students wear the black hat, which is focuses on the problems, risk, or negative points in this story. So they are promoted to think critically and spot what went wrong. For example, what mistake did the character make, or what are the dangerous movement or bad decision the character made. So this can improve the critical thinking and also the analytic skills when they using the English or express the English ideas. So the next is the fourth hat is yellow hat, so which is sunny meadow. So they have to wear a yellow hat, which is the students are guided to think about the positive elements and also the benefits in the fairy tale. So for example, what good things that was happened in the story and also the what lesson that they have learned from this fairy tale. So this can promote the optimism of help students that accurate their moral values when they using the correct vocabulary. So the next, which is the fifth hat, which is the imagination garden. So in this imagination garden, the students are required to wear the green hat. This stands for the creativity and also the new ideas. So this encourages them to think outside of the box and invent something that new related to the fairy tale. So for example, it can create a new ending of the story, or what if the character add a magical power. So this can support the students' creative thinking and also their speaking fluency, and not only that, their creative writing in their English. So last but not least is the blue hat, which is thinking tone. So here the students have to wear blue hat, used to reflection and organization their ideas or thoughts. This is usually the final station where the pupils need to summarize or review what they have learned. So for example, what was your favorite part of the story, or what did you learn from this activity or fairy tale? So this can enhance the students' cognitive thinking skills and also public speaking, and not only that, their overall language awareness.
In summary, Fairy Tale Hatventure game brings the 6 Thinking Hats framework to life through an interactive and enjoyable learning experience. Each station corresponds to a specific hat and encourages them to engage with fairy tale in unique ways, whether by focusing on facts, emotion, challenges, positive pleasant, creative ideas, or reflection. This rotation not only strengthens their English language skill but also fosters critical thinking, emotional awareness, creativity, and self-reflection. By combining structured questions with playful activities, the game helps pupils develop important cognitive skills while having fun, making it an effective tool for primary education.